So hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This will take you from March the 6th to the 13th. And I'm sort of looking at your card, Scorpio, and I've got a feeling of you very much in your element, very much shredding an old skin and moving forward in a whole different way. That's the theme of the week. You've got Death as your crowning card, the card of transition, shredding old identities, shredding old belief systems. Sometimes it can be shredding old relationships, but I don't get any other cards to verify that. But it's a sense of leaving something behind. And I think it's a huge relief I'm getting. It's you've left a phase behind and a new one's beginning, because you've got the Chariot as your foundation, which is moving forward. And what's so great about the Chariot is we're moving forward in a very aligned way. So we're not in conflict, we're no longer torn in different directions, obviously within degrees, but there's a clear-cut decision really rooted really deep within you, Scorpio, to move forward. It's a Chariot. It's like, right, I've done, and there's a huge relief and a sense of I'm going forward, and that's the end of it. Your additional guidance card is Go the Distance, which actually completely just confirms exactly what I've said. As a real pushing forward, a real determination, and it's a beautiful ending because you end on the Wheel of Fortune, that sort of sense of something's going to accumulate this week and turn around in your favour. Now you start the week with the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is a card that it's not my favourite card. It's always that sense of, you know, there's things around you, things aren't bad, but you're not fully satisfied. It's a sense of a little bit of feeling discontent, a little bit of not fully celebrating whatever has been offered to you. And if you look clearly, an offer has been made. But your energy is about, I'm not sure. It's like you've got a bit of a feeling of a tiny bit of discontentment starting the week. You know, it's like, yeah. That's all I can say. It's not a bad card. People say you go over it by giving gratitude for all that you have received. So if you decide you don't want to carry through with that energy of the Four of Cups, you give gratitude for all that you've got. Or sometimes you ride the Four of Cups out, because it can lead us to move out into a world and to make better decisions, to grasp at new opportunities, so your life can expand, so you can move into the energy of the Chariot. Okay, choice is yours. You're your own master, and it comes with the Queen of Wands. So I love this. I'm going to read this card as being you. So this is you very empowered, basically. So you aren't going to stay with that. This isn't quite what I want. I've got a feeling of a breakthrough week for you, Scorpio, basically. Something breaking through to a new level and some real forward movement. This could also be a fire sign, male or female. You've also got the King of Wands. So there's definitely could be people in your life. They tend to be fire sign people, but not always. It's just people who are very optimistic, very out there, very fiery, you know, they go after what they want and they get it, that sort of energy. But if this is you, you're feeling really empowered, and you're using that fire to blast through this feeling of the Four of Cups, to move beyond that feeling of discontentment, to try and reach out for what you want, Scorpio. I can't do it for you. You've got to look within and make a decision if you want to shred an old part of your identity and move forward. You then move to the Emperor. So I've got this actually I've got two meanings coming up because right next to it's the Four of Discs. Some of you could be really focused on your business, your work, manifesting, just, you know, making a living in the material world. That's what the Emperor stands for. And all I'll say is I like the Emperor. He's really great when you need to make work decisions, make a living. Be careful emotionally because he's very frozen. It's like trying to get... It can be a brick wall when it comes to his emotions, the Emperor. So if you're involved with someone like this, oh, be mindful of your feelings, Scorpio. But this could be you. And it could be you cutting off a bit emotionally so you can focus on more practical matters of your life. It's paired with the Eight of Swords, which means you might be a bit frustrated around your progress, okay? That feeling of, oh, like hitting a brick wall, the feeling that you're not getting anywhere, okay? Please don't worry, because you are getting somewhere. Sometimes we just hit against brick walls. That's just the way the world works. Things take time to manifest, things take time to work out. But I've got you really focused on achievements quite a lot, actually. But I'm back to that, be mindful emotionally that you're not too self-protective and too guarded. I know there's always reasons why we're guarded. There's no judgment here, I promise you, okay? Because you get the Four of Pentacles, covering his heart, not letting anything in, not letting anything out. This is also about protecting your assets, protecting the work you do have. So I'm definitely getting a work energy going on for some Scorpios, particularly because you've got the Emperor. But like the Emperor, emotionally, this guy is so guarded, so hard work to relate to. Okay? So I don't know. I've got for some of you, it's because you're focused on your material world. And for others, it's you're either relating with someone who's really guarded. Just be really careful if that's the case, because it can make you feel so lonely, okay? But this is paired with the King of Wands. You've got the King and the Queen of Wands. So this is beautiful harmony about going out into the world, full of enthusiasm. It's almost you're really determined to make something happen for you this week. That's what I'm getting. There's a real fiery energy of determination, of going after what you want, of reaching those goals, of shredding an old identity. And I've no idea what that old identity is. It might be a feeling of not being empowered, a feeling of being held down and held back, but it's a sense of no more of, you know, and sometimes if we need to put our emotions to the side, that's just what we need to do. And we need to do it until we're ready to let go again. Ooh, interesting reading, Scorpio. I've got so many different scenarios coming up. You end the week with the beautiful High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm hoping this Wheel of Fortune is moving through the frustration of that Eight of Swords, that frustration of feeling that you're banging your head against a wall and not getting anywhere fast. The wheel turns. Okay? And with the High Priestess, you're connected with your depth, you're connected with your own inner knowing, with your feminine power. Okay? Be careful of your thinking, okay? Because this is the card of almost it's a card of the subconscious mind, okay? And all that means, it's nothing far out, it's just about all our old belief systems and how they create our reality. So really, when this comes up, I always say, okay, what are you thinking? Get rid of any things that no longer serve you. Only implant very positive affirmations, and that beautiful Wheel of Fortune. This is a turning up of events. Now I'm really trying to go back and make sense of this reading. It's been intense readings for a lot of signs, but there seems to be a shredding of something and a really big commitment to break through something this week, Scorpio, okay? You're going to hit moments of frustration. You're in charge of the minor arcana, so you're in charge of your state of mind. You can see this as frustrations and annoying and feeling you're not getting anywhere, or you can continually work with your mindset, okay? I'm human, I get exactly the same stuff, but you can consistently dig out our old belief systems and try and just keep moving forward, keep moving that chariot, which is moving. All that means is our conscious mind and our subconscious are moving in the same direction. You're no longer self-sabotaging, basically. And that's what happens. Those old belief systems self-sabotage your potential. They keep you trapped. They keep you trapped in false belief systems. And you've got the potential to move forward this week. It's quite an intense week, I'd say. Intense focus, very powerful, very focused on creating a life for yourself that has more meaning, has more, I keep getting the word achievement, okay? So more power, more achievement, and ending with the beautiful Wheel of Fortune, things turning around in your favour. Don't get too stuck in the Eight of Swords. It's not necessary, okay? It's okay to get frustrated. It's not okay to stay there. Keep moving your energy, Scorpio. Okay, I hope this helped. Very intense week. Very good. Go the distance, Scorpio. Go for it, guys, okay? Speak later. Bye.